Welcome back to the Graham Stephan Show. So I want to share this episode with you guys because every now and then Caleb Hammer just seems to get the wildest people on the show who have absolutely no idea what they're doing with money, okay? He posted this episode. It's got over 100,000 views in just a few hours with the title, Immature Child Refuses to Grow Up. And that sounds like most of us. So with that said, you guys, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe. I'll link to Caleb's video down below in the description to help him out as well. And now, let's go through this because it's a mess.
All right, my name is Ben. I'm 27, based in Austin, Texas, and this is Financial Audit.
So what do you do for a living here in Austin?
I'm unemployed, and I have been for the last week and a half.
Oh,
Well, I wish he smiled a little bit. I really think that makes such a huge difference. When you walk into a room and you're smiling and you're on camera and it makes other people feel good. Makes other people want to be around you. Makes other people want to give you a job. When you go in and just kind of talk a little bit like, it's just like drains the energy. It sucks it from the room. So I think he'd go a lot further just with a nice smile.
I was working this job as a handyman, and then I took a movie gig as an actor in an independent film. It wasn't a question like, hey, boss, can I take these 3 days off? It was like, hey, I'm not going to be here these 3 days. Like, I'm an actor. I got to do this.
Oh, no wonder he lost a job. You can't just go into your work and say, hey, boss, bad news. Got some auditions coming up, so I'm not going to be here the next 3 days. Wish you luck. I'll see you when I get back. Can't do that. Any employer would just say no. You can't do that. Give me the appropriate notice. If I can cover for you, we will. If not, you gotta come in. Or you just save the auditions for weekends. You can't do that. I always go for the route that makes money. You know, if you have a side project here that you like doing, but you got a job, the job comes first, and then you do everything else. Go with what makes money.
before your 1 week of employment, were you unemployed?
No.
Okay, what was that?
I was working at a concrete cutting company.
Oh, for how long?
About a week and a half. Yeah.
Okay. The job before that.
Oh, that was El Mercado.
How long did you do that?
2 months.
Why is this guy bouncing around jobs? How is he? How can he afford to do this? It's to me, I see this as such a privilege to be able to be like, no, I just left there after a few weeks. I was there for a few months, whatever. You know, the good thing is that one, this guy can get a job, but it's bad this guy can't keep a job.
I went to school, but I was really just doing it for the housing stipend, and so I could do everything else I was doing.
Which was?
Tried to start an internet t-shirt company and bounced around a lot of countries in Eastern Europe and did this meditation retreat.
Oh, this guy's all over the place. He has no idea what he wants to do. You know what? This guy seems to be driven by change of scenery and novelty. That's really what it is. I think he likes bouncing from idea to idea. It's something new. I don't think his brain can fixate on one thing for too long of a time. He seems like a very free thinker and just kind of go with the flow, try new things. It's going to be hard for him to kind of stable down and build a foundation.
What are the objectives along the way to meet this final destination that you are trying to achieve?
Well, got an interview tomorrow at 24 Hour Fitness.
Okay.
And I want to be a trainer there.
Are you going to last more than a week?
Yes.
No, I doubt it. Come on, he's bouncing from like concrete to waiter to acting to personal trainer. Come on. How long is that going to last before he bounces off to something else? I guarantee. I give it under 3 months. Yeah, under 3 months.
The reason I left that handyman job is because I got a part in a movie and I was like, definitely need to do that. Need to, don't want to. Like,
How much is this movie paying him? It sounds like a lot of these movie gigs pay nothing, you know, because there's so many people that are lining up to be in movies, even to be an extra. Like, people would pay money to take those positions to be an extra in the background of a movie, just to be able to, you know, wave your hand in the back, hey mom, hey dad, I'm in the back of a movie. People would love to do that. So they pay nothing unless you get one of the lead roles in a film, unless you're really talented or really well connected. You're not making money from that.
How much were you making at the concrete cutting?
20 an hour before taxes.
How many hours a week?
60. Yeah.
And you said you wanted to live an awesome life. Well, this could have at least gotten us to places, financially speaking, where you could set up the building blocks in order to live that.
Oh, so stupid. Did this guy not do the math? I think he's just a very short-term thinker. That's it. It's part of his mind. has not developed to think long term, to think of consequences. It's more so living in the moment. And there are some advantages of doing that, by all means. He's going to be a very interesting, adventurous person. There are advantages to that. But like when it comes to money and responsibility, it's bad. It's just no.
I want to have like a sick house in like a walkable neighborhood where you don't have to like drive everywhere, kind of like most of Austin.
Yeah, most of America.
And keep in mind, this is all like a 10-year goal.
10 year?
Yeah.
10 year, that quick. Okay, go ahead.
Well, okay.
That guy's brain just kind of fizzled for a second. It's like, what? Quick? 10 years? Fast? No. Oh, that's slow. That's realistic. I don't know. To me, I think he's probably going to have to go in a lot of debt to be able to do this. Or hold down a job. To me, already he's describing what he needs to earn is like $200,000 a year. So, I'm saying he's going to have to sacrifice a lot to get that.
Some ideas in the works are I could become an actor, start and scale some kind of business that either takes off or sells. Well, I mean, someone probably told you it's crazy to try and be a YouTuber, right?
You know what? The thing, he's looking for a get-rich-quick scheme. That's all he's doing. I'm going to be a famous actor. Okay, check that off the list. That's not going to happen. Start a business and sell it. He's probably more likely to be an actor than successfully sell a business. The guy can't hold anything down for more than like a few months. What makes you think he's going to stick through a startup company that makes no money at all and then build it to the point where it's actually sellable? That's not going to happen.
I owe my mom $3,000 because I was in a ton of credit card debt and she bailed me out.
Is there a minimum monthly payment with that you've agreed upon?
No, I'm just trying to knock it out as soon as possible.
I don't think getting out of a $60,000 a year job is helping that. Well, go ahead.
Aw, man. This guy is just, he needs to grow up. I hate to say it. And that's all it is, he seems like he's an adult trapped in a teenager's mind. Is that right? A teenager trapped no, he's a teenager trapped in an adult's body. Right? One of those. He's one of, you get what I'm trying to say here. Yeah, I think mentally he's probably like 16. And the way he's approaching a lot of this sort of stuff, not conducive to building a long-term financial success.
When did this shoot end?
I would say 8 days ago.
What have you been doing for 8 days?
Trying to look for a job at a gym.
Yeah, I forgot. Because there's like endless paths you want to go down.
Yeah.
The guy's got to pick a direction, stick with it. And that's the biggest issue. He's not sticking with it long enough to see something through.
Personal trainer.
Yeah.
You certified in any way? Have any certifications?
No.
Have you worked with any clients?
Do you have
anyone
not professionally,
that
no.
What is this guy doing that he expects to be a personal trainer? He's like, no, I don't have any experience. I have no credentials whatsoever. I'm just going to do it.
You've worked with people like unofficially then, is what I'm guessing?
Yeah, and I also like waited tables.
I don't think that's going to help with the personal training.
No, it does. I had a buddy who got hired at a Lifetime gym who, he wasn't even certified. He was just a really good dude. He was fit.
That's funny. He's just a really good dude. Yeah, he worked his way. He was just a nice guy, he got hired. Imagine your doctor gets hired like that. No, listen, I could stand up for it. He's a great guy. You're really going to like him. Cracks really wise jokes when he has a few drinks in him. He's funny. You're going to like him. Meanwhile, the dude's doing open heart surgery. No, it doesn't work like that.
I got to start out as like a janitor basically and then get certified while I'm doing that.
How long is that going to take?
I mean, I know I could knock out the certs in like less than a month if I really just grind. And then from there, it's really up to them.
Will you grind?
Yeah.
Have you started?
No.
Will you grind? Yeah, I will. Have you started? Oh, no, I haven't done that yet. That's too hard. His answers are hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the acting thing just gets in the way of whatever day job you got to work. I already got 2 credits in movies this year. So for this year, I think acting's good to go. I don't need to do this crazy bouncing around thing.
He's acting. I'm going to say it's a 70% chance of him just playing a character on this one. Because him saying, I got 2 credits this year, I'm kind of set to chill. It's funny. Now I'm seeing this from a different lens. I think it's kind of funny.
I'm going to do the PT thing. I'm going to commit to it for at least the rest of this year.
Yeah.
You're cheeky, dude.
I am. I'm a bit cheeky. Well, I'm just going off of your own experience, right? You just get in a job and you leave it.
Yeah. It'll make a great thumbnail.
I love how this guy's thinking title thumbnail already. He wants Caleb to succeed, you know? This guy would be great for like just casting different people on the show.
What are you doing to get there?
What am I doing to get there? Working as a trainer at like a cheaper gym.
For only 6 months? And then you get into the bigger gym? The higher paying?
It's doable. Yeah.
I love his plan. I'm going to work at a small gym, 6 months later work at a nicer gym, and within 10 years I'm going to buy a house in a walkable distance in Austin. Perfect.
So that's going to be probably the credit card.
If you owe on a credit card and your mom had to bail you out $3,000, why are we possibly spending so much money on it? And it's on bull too. At least eat good burgers. You're going to In-N-Out every second of your life.
Why is he spending $30 at In-N-Out? That's a lot of money. All the meals there are under like $7. For a single person, you're walking out of there for less than $12 with tax, maybe a tip, and a milkshake. You're getting a full meal there for like $12.
What's Vista Print?
Me and my buddy ordered some business cards.
Oh gosh.
It's for Midnight Boardwalk Productions. It's his film and photography thing, and I collaborate with him on that.
Nobody uses business cards anymore. I hate to say it. You get them and you're like, what am I going to do with this? Throw them out. You know what? It's so bad. I think a good Instagram is so much better. You guys could follow me on Instagram. How's that? You could see my business card. It's just Instagram. Just GP Stefan on Instagram. And that's the new business card. The way I see it, if we keep in touch on Instagram. I'll tell you, just send me a DM. I'll accept it. And then you pop up anytime you need something. I'll see it. Easy.
Is this like a, hey, I'm an actor, blah, blah, blah?
That's his actor, writer, producer.
Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. So
actor, writer, producer, unemployed. That's what he should really have on there.
I don't know.
Starbucks. Do we need to be going Starbucks when we're unemployed? No.
Was that 2 weeks ago? Because I was employed 2 weeks ago.
Just about.
But yeah, no, I get it. Shouldn't be.
Okay, not 2 weeks ago were the 2 In-N-Outs though.
Just make coffee at home. It's so simple. Or you could buy my coffee, bankrollcoffee.com. It's actually what I'm drinking right now. It's called the Diamond Hands coffee. Delicious. Try it out. Let me know what you guys think. And there's free shipping on orders over $35. So give it a shot. We have more than a 50% returning customer rate. So there's a 50% chance you're going to buy bankrollcoffee.com and then order again in the next like 3 months. So people are really happy with it. Enjoy.
We could go get any like $15 an hour job.
That's what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm starting out as a janitor, basically.
Whoa. The gym is a janitor position? I think I missed that.
Yeah, like I work there and then you work your way into the trainer thing.
I thought he was starting as a trainer. So this guy is just talk. He's starting as a janitor and then going to be a trainer. He was just doing all this talk about how you could be a nice guy and just be a trainer. No, he's starting as a janitor. Big difference.
But do you even care about your finances? Like, is this conversation even going anywhere? Because now I think I'm finally starting to get the picture. I don't think you give a shit.
If I had any children.
That's funny. He doesn't care unless he has kids, but the guy probably just never wants kids. This is hilarious. Again, I think he's playing a character. If he is acting throughout this entire thing, somebody give him a role. Have him play like a Stifler character.
Main checking account, it's at $2214, $2,214.
Savings?
Nada.
I thought you just said you had multiple savings.
I got accounts for it set up. There's just like nothing in them right now.
Yeah, I have a savings account with nothing in it. It's a zero. Spend it all at Starbucks and In-N-Out and Chipotle.
Well, what I need you to do after having a fully funded emergency fund is 50, 30, 20, 50% on needs of what you're bringing in on average. Minimum 20% is going to investing, because do you have any investments?
No.
Okay, because I don't want you to be 85 and dying on the Walmart floor.
Okay, he has no investments, but you know what? You can get started with the link down below in the description, because I got a paid affiliate link there where if you make a deposit, you could get some free stocks worth all the way up to a few $1,000s, and it takes you about 10 minutes to sign up. So 10 minutes, free stocks, seems like a pretty good trade-off. So again, the link is down below in the description if you guys are interested. All the info's down there.
I don't want to be 85 years old.
Why do you think you're not going to be dying on the Walmart floor? If you never have a career situation
I might die on the Walmart floor when I go shopping next week. I don't know.
Sounds like he just doesn't want to live that long. I mean, listen, to each his own, but him saying he doesn't want to be in his 80s, I don't know.
I'm not saving for retirement.
What the
I know.
Why? Why possibly?
I don't want to be over 65.
I don't give a shit. What about the fact, are you ever going to have kids?
No.
No kids, doesn't want to be older than 65. This guy, he's a true teenager. I think mentally he's between 15 to maybe 19 years old. Which, you know what? He sounds like he's full of energy, full of life, full of adventure. Everything that I am not. He's got it.
When I asked you to lay out your dream, you could not give me a concrete answer.
Yeah, and I'm working on defining it a little more clearly. It's something I think about a lot.
You might be overthinking it, perhaps. I don't know.
Maybe.
I just think he doesn't have any direction. He has no real, passion. It's kind of, he goes with the wind. It seems like acting one day, personal training another. He had $60,000 a year job, but gave it up for $600. The guy's lost, and I think he just needs a good thinking of what he wants to do with his life. If he has a direction, I think he'll stick with it. Hopefully.
Yeah, there's important people that do die in poverty. Vincent Van Gogh. No one gave a about him. And then, 20 years after he died, we suddenly said, oh, wow, actually, he's the greatest painter ever.
If this guy is comparing himself to Vincent Van Gogh, he's got another thing coming. That's delusion.
What are your final thoughts?
This was a good thing to do, and I'm glad that you guys had me on to challenge me a little bit. Needed it. That's all I got.
Yeah, so this guy doesn't have so much of a financial problem. I mean, he does, but the real issue deep down is more of a mental problem. And I don't mean like, he's got mental issues. It's the mental aspect of not knowing what he wants to do with his life, having absolutely no direction, very little discipline to stick with it, and having a plan. If he could solve those 4 things, I think he'll be in good shape. Or if he's an actor and he's just acting along with all of this, more power to him. So with that said, you guys, let me know what you think down below in the comments section. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe. Feel free to add me on Snapchat and Instagram. And don't forget, those free stocks are down below in the description with the paid affiliate link. You sign up, make a deposit, get some free stocks. Enjoy. Thank you so much, and until next time.